first stereotype is that German families are often small.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with that because I am German and I only have one brother and they're my parents, so we're only 4 people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have also one sibling and that's it.
I have 5, and I'm not German.
The next stereotype is that Germans are always on time. I disagree with this because I'm also German and I'm not always on time, but I think that a lot of people in Germany are on time, but not all of them. The next stereotype is that Germans wear socks and sandals. I think that is a point that is right because in Germany in summer there are a lot of people there with socks and sandals, but just in summer.
Yeah, and my teacher wears socks with sandals too, and in winter.
Oh,
In winter.
and the next stereotype is that Germans like rules and follow them. I disagree with this because I think it depends on the person and not on the country. I think not all of Germans like rules, and
Germans have blue eyes and blonde hair.
I think this stereotype has become because of our history. I disagree with this now because I see a lot of people in German that have not blonde hair and blue eyes.
I also would like to agree with that because there are a lot of people that have brown hair and stuff. Not everybody which is blonde is absolutely German because a lot of Russian also have blonde hair and that's not German.
They're also trustworthy, and I agree.
Yeah, I think this is also true. I think a lot of people in other countries are not so trustworthy than Germans. I think.
Yeah, I would also say that.
Germans are greedy.
I disagree because I think also here it depends on the person. I think a lot of people want to be rich and then they are greedy, but some people doesn't care about money or something else, so they are not greedy.
Yeah, I would say like the persons that live in Germany, or especially Germans, like they have a high life standard, I would say. So that could go on that they are greedy, but just because in this point because they want a good life. So yeah.
Germans eat sausage and drink a lot of beer.
I agree with the sausage because I think every German eats sausage, but the beer, I think my parents drink not beer, and
Really?
they don't like beer at all, and so I think it depends.
I would
And
also
wine?
say-
Yeah, wine.
Yeah, wine is a different thing, but I wouldn't agree with beer also.
I think German drinks a lot of beer, but not all of them.
So the next stereotype is that German always eat on specific times.
I think this stereotype is right because my grandparents always eat on the right time, always on 8 o'clock in the morning breakfast, and then goes
I
on.
also would say like older people do that,
Yeah.
but not like our generation, I would say. But the older ones do that. I know my grandparents also do that. So yeah, I would say it depends.
I only do it when I'm in the hospital.
Yeah. So the next point is that Germans have a lot of money and always good jobs. So I would say this is like in addition to that what I said before because Germans have a high life standard. So the next point, Germans are not funny, so they are humorless. I know that
I
the
agree.
stereotype is like maybe the first thing what our generation is thinking about German, but I would disagree because I know a lot of Germans that have humor. So
Yeah.
I think the humor of Germans are different from our generation and the older generation because now we have other humor. So yeah, I disagree with this stereotype.
So, and the last point is that we have the Oktoberfest in Germany. Um, this is the date where a lot of beer is, and also like traditional food, like those sausages. The more important fact is that they wear like dungarees and like quarter shirt, and also women like they wear dirndls.
Mhm.
So yeah, I would say also that is a typical stereotype.
I think the stereotype here is that the Germans don't need a break from celebrating, but I think they also sleep and so on. So